so for our last Bible story craft of our Vacation Bible School week, we are going to make a craft of the paralyzed man that Jesus healed. And so you guys have this in your Vacation Bible School bag, but you're going to need to cut him out. If you want to color him, which I highly recommend that you do, color him before you cut him out because it's going to be a lot easier than trying to color him once he's cut out. You also will have 2 popsicle sticks that you'll need to use, and your glue stick. You'll also probably want to use a bottle of glue, and you have red, orange, and yellow paper. And what you're going to do with that is you're going to cut them up into little squares, and what I would recommend doing is cut the 3 of them together at once so that you're not doing so much cutting and you can just cut, and they can be big squares, they can be little squares. You're going to tape them onto your envelope that you have, and so it's really up to you the size that you want it. So the first thing that you guys are going to need to do is you're going to glue your popsicle sticks together because this is going to be the mat that we put our paralyzed man on. And so there's a lot of gluing involved in this craft. So that means there's going to be a lot of waiting for glue to dry. And how I did this the first time is put some glue on the edge of your popsicle stick and then lay it down and then apply a little bit more glue. And once you get all of that together, go ahead and put your paralyzed man on there as well and just kind of let all of that glue dry at once. It's going to be a lot easier than having to wait. And then put a little bit more glue right here. And you can always, if you lay it down and you feel like once it dried that it didn't stick as well together, you can always flip it over, put some more glue, because that glue, it dries. It's not going to show up once it's dried. It's not going to make your craft look super bulky or anything like that. You're just going to glue him down in the middle. He's laying nice and comfy. And you're going to let that dry. And that's going to take a little bit to let it dry. So the next part of this craft is you're going to decorate the house. And the house is going to look like this. So you've got your roof, you've got the outside, and this is the inside of your house. And so what you're going to do, you're not going to worry about the roof, but these 3 triangles, you're going to want to cover in your little squares. Your squares, those are kind of like the bricks of the building. And so I would recommend using your glue stick because if you use the glue bottle, it's going to make it super heavy. And when you pick it up, it could tear. You could also use tape, but if you use tape, you're going to have to use a lot of tape to get everything covered. So it's a lot easier just to go ahead and use the glue, rub the glue stick everywhere, and then just place your bricks down in whatever order you want them to be. And you're going to do this on each side. We'll do 1, 2, 3. You're still going to let your little man dry. And what you're going to do next, once he does dry, is you're going to take your yarn and you're going to attach it to him and you'll glue him to the roof, because remember, his friends lowered him into the house where Jesus was. But you want to make extra sure that everything is dry before you do that, because you'll be able to hold it like this because they're lowering him into the roof. And so that's why this one's going to take a little bit longer, because it takes time to make sure everything dries. But I think it's super fun to do. It's one of my favorite crafts. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to see pictures. Bye, guys.